Let's talk about the tensions in Middle East that are prevailing even after the ceasefire between Iran and Israel. This week would potentially remain volatile as both fronts are trying to actually capsize the momentum before going into a highly potential peace talks and the United States-backed Middle East framework. In the flurry of events, the Pentagon has said that the United States airstrikes launched over a week ago have set Iran's nuclear program by up to 2 years. This is a very big claim, and the strikes carried out on the 22nd June targeted three key nuclear sites in Iran, which includes the Fordow nuclear enrichment plant, which is the biggest of them. A Pentagon spokesman on Wednesday told reporters that the damage was likely closer to a full 2-year delay, suggesting that the United States military operation likely achieved its goals despite a far more cautious initial assessment that leaked to the public. So this is a very, very big claim. And on this, Sean Parnell, a Pentagon spokesperson, offered the figure at a briefing to reporters, adding that the official estimate was probably closer to 2 years. However, Parnell did not provide evidence to actually back up his assessment. And if we actually talk about the reports that CNN said that America doesn't have evidence to show that they made some significant damage, and he even said that we have degraded the program by 1 to 2 years at least. Intel assessments inside the department assessed that, Parnell further added in the news briefing. Earlier, the United States military bombers carried out strikes against 3 Iranian nuclear facilities on the June 22nd, 2025, using more than a dozen 30,000 pounds, which is around about 13,600 kilograms, bunker buster bombs, and more than 2 dozen Tomahawk land attack cruise missiles. The evolving United States intelligence about the impact of the strike is being closely watched right now after President Donald Trump said that almost immediately after they took place that Iran's program had been obliterated. So the language echoed by Parnell at Wednesday's briefing, it kind of shows that, and when we talk about the weekend, over the weekend, the head of the United Nations nuclear watchdog, Rafael Grossi, said that Iran could be producing enriched uranium in a few months, raising doubts about how effective the United States strikes to destroy Tehran's nuclear program have been severed. Several experts have also cautioned that Iran likely moved a stockpile of near weapons-grade, highly entered uranium out of those uranium sites, and especially the deeply buried Fordow site, before the strikes could be actually hiding it. And when we talk about a preliminary assessment that happened last week from the Defense Intelligence Agency, it suggested that the strikes may have only set back Iran's nuclear program by a few months and not years, as claimed by U.S. officials. But Trump administration officials said that the assessment was low confidence and had been overtaken by intelligence showing Iran's nuclear program was severely damaged. And when we talk about the Iranian side, according to the Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, the strikes on the Fordow nuclear site caused severe damage, according to him. And he further added that no one exactly knows what has transpired in Fordow. That being said, what we know so far is that the facility is seriously and heavily damaged. Araghchi said this in an interview broadcasted by CBS News, which is an American news network, earlier this week on Tuesday. And so this is a very, very interesting thing, and we will obviously continue to know about this in the coming days. But now let's talk about how J.D. Vance warned Narendra Modi of a large-scale attack if Pakistan's conditions are not met. So India's External Affairs Minister Subramaniam Jaishankar, who has been under a lot of fire, he has revealed that the United States Vice President J.D. Vance actually warned Prime Minister Modi of a potential large-scale attack by Pakistan on the night of the May 9th, urging India to accept certain conditions to actually kind of prevent the escalation. And this actually happened last in the month of May.
सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल दबाएं ताकि कोई खबर रह न जाए।